it's Lizzie from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. I've just realised my camera is anything but straight. That's better. Right, so I've just had the UPS man deliver. And if I tell you, he told me I wasn't allowed to pick the box up. There's quite a lot of stuff in it, and it's not all catalogues. There are a lot of catalogues. And I have more than one box full of catalogues. So remember, if you need a catalogue, go over to my website, which is linked below, and there is a form there on the catalogues page for requesting a catalogue. Currently, it has got requests for the main annual catalogue. It has also got requests for autumn, winter and spring, summer. And the reason for that, and if you ask for spring, summer at the moment, you will get Celebration as well. I'm leaving the autumn, winter catalogue on until the autumn, winter catalogue has gone, or I have run out, whichever comes first. So, I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the catalogue at the moment. I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the catalogue until the 3rd of January, but I am allowed to show you items from the catalogue. So, I'm going to. I don't have everything, I don't have anything like everything, but I will show you what I've got in the order in which they appear in the catalogue mostly. So, the first thing is the All My Love suite. Now, some of these things you will have seen before. For example, I have already shown you this amazing paper. It is so pretty. I'm just in love with it. I'm actually just going to bring in some more lights. I'm trying desperately. It's the middle of the afternoon, and you would like to think in the middle of the afternoon we'd have half decent light, but we're about to come to the shortest day. I think that's a bit better, which is the 21st, 22nd of December, just before Christmas anyway. So hopefully things will get better. But at the moment it's a bit gloomy, even though it's 1:30. So the All My Love suite, this is the All My Love Designer Series paper. There is some Valentine hearty stuff in here, but there's an awful lot that is just pretty, pretty, pretty. And there's a lot of what I would call solids. So I call these solids because they're not very patterned. They're just a sort of a background look. So I would tend to use these as a solid, particularly for scrapbooking, which I must get into doing more scrapbooking. But I love this suite. It is pink. The main colours are Flirty Flamingo, lovely lipstick, but there is touch of balmy blue, crumb cake, soft sea foam, and it's on a whisper white base. So it's not, I don't think it's too sugary sweet, so I'm really loving that. There is also a ribbon that goes with it. I've literally just taken delivery, so forgive me that I haven't opened these up. Finding some scissors would be a plan. Okay, if you could see my floor at the moment, it is just covered in piles of goodies so that I can show these to you in something approaching a logical order. But this is just divine. It's lovely lipstick, and I want to say Flirty Flamingo, and it is. Don't know that I'm going to be able to get this one open terribly quickly, but I'll give it a go. There we go. So really nice fine, it's almost like a seam binding. It's that sort of thickness of Flirty Flamingo ribbon. I love it. I do love my ribbons, so why wouldn't I love these? This is quite a nice twist on the textured weave ribbon that we've had in the annual catalogue and we had in the autumn winter. So yeah, loving those. And you get 4.6 metres of each, which I'm thinking is 5 yards in old money. The lipstick is ½ an inch wide and the Flirty Flamingo is 1/8. So there's those. There's also these you've seen before, the epoxy heart droplets. You can colour those with your blends. Then we've got Forever Lovely stamp set, which is photopolymer, and that coordinates with the lovely flowers edgelet dies, which seem to be hermetically sealed. Here we go. So these go with And these, as I say, they're edgelets, but there's also individual images as well. This is just the one. This is just the one sheet. So we've got these are edgelets, and then we've got this is a lovely little corner, and little sprigs and more corners, and just beautiful. So I'm trying to see which ones are. So that there is a die for. That there is a die for. And the rest, all of these, oh no, and one of the leaves, this leaf is, there's a die for, and these all just cut separate images. Really lovely. Looking forward to using this, and I don't see this as just being for lovey-dovey. So, or, you know, just for Valentine's. I can see this being stunning for all sorts of things. Then part of the same suite is the meant to be stamp set. This is cling mount, so it's red rubber. Nice red rubber stamp set. And the matching dies. And I should have started with, I may not get through all of this in one video, that the matching dies, we've got heart dies back, and they're stitched. So, and these are actually double dies, so you've got the outside and the inside. So you can cut this frame, and then you can, on the inside of the frame, you can have stitching, as in on the piece that's left, you can have stitching. Ditto with this. This is either a solid or you can cut it as a frame. I mean, it's just lovely. Lovely. And then scattered hearts, and it's just, and it coordinates really well with the previous stamp set and dies. So that's it. And you get two. And it's not an expensive bundle, actually. It's £49.50, which, bearing in mind you've got double hit on the dies, I don't think is too bad. Right, now, on the subject of £49.50, Celebration is also coming, and that will be with us in January through to the end of March. And this is one of the... Ooh, that's a bit much. This is one of the Celebration items. I'll try not to blind you with it. It's foil and holographic foil in Grapefruit Grove. So that's the holographic in Grapefruit Grove. It's stunning. And then this is quite bright, is in Lovely Lipstick and is a kind of silk finish. And you get 4 sheets of each, and it's a Celebration item. So if you were to buy the meant to be bundle, you would be able to choose that. Or if you bought the Forever Lovely bundle, which is £45, you would be able to choose this. I mean, obviously you can put it together in a different way as well, but it goes. That's the big thing. It goes. Lovely. So that's that one. I'm going to run out of space. So if I turn the page, I've got to make sure you can't see it. No, you can't. If I turn the next page, we come on to things I don't have. So that's fine. So there's I don't have everything. So next is Floral Romance. Now, not everything was available when I pre-ordered, so I'm waiting for the stamps and the dies, which are stunning. The bundle is £47.50. The stamps are on cling, and the dies are obviously dies. And they're gorgeous. But this paper, I couldn't wait to show you this paper. It's a specialty designer series paper. It is, let me just tuck the sticky bit in. It is divine. So, let's do it the right way up. The basic colours are Fresh Fig, Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Petal Pink, Sahara Sand, and it's on a Whisper White base. And we have a nice background with, this is gorgeous, another of what I would call my solids. This is lovely because it's sort of overprinted. It looks almost like it's vellum. So you've got 3 sheets of that one. And then talking of vellum, this is vellum. So you get 3 sheets of that. You get 3 each of vellum, and 3 each of pattern. So this is vellum and this is vellum, and this is like a lace. Let's find something white. There we are. So it's almost like a lace pattern, and this is a more definite pattern. So 3 each of the vellum patterns, and then more of the wood. So yes, so a leaf pattern with a wood on the back, and a leaf pattern with a sprinkle on the back, and then the 2 vellums. Wonderful, great for scrapbooking, just saying. And it's called Floral Romance Specialty Designer Series paper, and it's from the Floral Romance suite. So pop that back in there, and then to go with that we have Petal Pink, what do they call it, Whisper White variegated ribbon. So let me just see if I can get that open. There we go. So this, it's lovely and lightweight again, gorgeous. So again, it's almost like a sort of seam binding weight. It's 5/8 of an inch wide, and you get 10 yards or 9.1 meters. So that is just gorgeous. Loving that a lot. It feels gorgeous. And then we've got these lovely seals, and these are self-adhesive. So just peel and stick, and they're little seals, and they're a bit squishy. I think squishy is a word. So yes, there is also available a 12x12 cardstock pack, which is Fresh Fig, Mossy Meadow and Petal Pink. So for boxes, that would be lovely. And scrapbooking, obviously. So that's that. Next, you've seen that, so I won't show you that again. Next we have completely different feel. Got to turn a couple of pages. So this is from the How Sweet It Is suite. So let's open the Designer Series paper first. This is going to be great for all your party projects. So kids' birthdays, that sort of thing, because it's so bright and cheery, is going to be absolutely amazing. So I don't have the stamps or the dies, but there are stamps and dies to go with this. I don't have kids, so for me kids stuff is okay. So we've got, again, a background. What are the colours? Coastal Cabana, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, Pineapple Punch, and again it's on Whisper White. So, lots of lovely sweet jars. What I don't know, but I think these you can die cut, looking at the dies and the stamps. So I think the dies will cut this, so you don't have to fussy cut. Gumball machines on it with a stripe on the back. Another stripe and just a sort of pattern background. This is stunning. I may not be a great one for the stamp set, but the paper, I think I'm going to be using quite a lot of this. More diagonal and then splodges. This is going to be so good for birthdays. More of that. Up and down stripe or a cross stripe, little gummy bears, a polka dot, and then the front piece. These do not die cut. Looking at them, oh, possibly the sweets do. Possibly, don't hold me to that. But yeah, great for birthdays. We have another ribbon, and it's a reversible ribbon, which I love, and it's Coastal Cabana and Granny Apple Green, 2 of my favourite colours because they're bright and spring and so, and I think we need some colour at the moment. It's so miserable here at the moment, it's just so look at that. Look, isn't that just heaven? Really bright and zingy, and I love the fact that you've got this little stitched edge, which is both colours on both sides. So you've got the Granny Apple Green and the Coastal Cabana on both sides. I don't know if you can you see that? I'm hoping you can see that just along this edge there is a stitch. So again, that is 9.1 metres or 10 yards. And then we've also got the sweet pins and tags. So these are little tags that have got holographic white edges, and they come in a variety of shapes. So you've got circles, you've got these scallops, and you've also got these kind of squares, and then little pins, and the pins are in Melamambo and Bermuda Bay. And of course Bermuda Bay I always think of as the big brother of Coastal Cabana, so that's brilliant. So yeah, those are going to be great fun, not just for this suite, but for other things as well. And obviously you don't have to use the pins with your tags, you can use the pins with something else, and the tags with whatever you want. So loving that. So that's that suite, and as I say, that's called How Sweet It Is. So next we have things I don't have, things you've already seen. Oh, kits. We like a good kit. So we have two kits. One's an all-inclusive, which is this one. And one is one where you get the stamp set and the kit separately. Where are we for timing? 16 minutes. So yeah, we're not going to get through everything. We'll do this over 2 videos. So it all comes in this lovely bag, and it's a really chunky bag. You get a Blackberry Bliss stamping spot. I have to say I tend to keep these to take away to do mobile crafting. Stamp set. We have Thinking of You. Thank you so much. Congratulations. So happy for you. Just a little happy birthday to you, and then some little floral images. And then, if I grab my scissors again, we have got, this is one of those woo moments. So let's say all-inclusive kit. It's £25, which is a really good price for one of our all-inclusive kits. It is not refillable. It's a buy it, use it kit. So you get a block, which is the equivalent of a sort of D block, but will obviously fit all of your stamps beautifully. Some pearls, some 2 sheets of dimensionals, die cuts, more die cuts, crackle background die cuts. It's a selection of card sizes, so we've got, not quite sure what that's for. Let me find, shall I find the instructions? That'd be a good idea. No. So we get 3 cards and a box. So these are our cards, and it's, step-by-step instructions as ever. And then the box, which has a belly band, and that's what this is for. This is the belly band. The box is this. It is gorgeous. I've seen it made up. So it's a really nice fat box, and it will fit all of the cards. So stunning, absolutely stunning. So I'm not going to be able to put it together now, but yeah, that is going to be amazing. So if you want to make a gift for someone, then this would be a great kit. Get the whole thing and gift them all of the cards in the box, and you're still then left with the stamp set and the block and the ink pad to use for other things. So a really nice kit. That would be a great starter kit for someone. So if they're new to crafting, that would be great, because then they can follow the instructions and they'll have lots of cards for all sorts of occasions throughout the year, which is something that we sometimes forget, that we need cards throughout the year, and having a little stash of cards is a great idea. So that's that. So that's the all-inclusive kit. Then we've got the project kit, which is the Incredible Like You stamp set, which you've seen before, and the Incredible Like You kit, which again comes with a box. The stamps are photopolymer. So let's have a look at this. This does not come with a bag, so I'm going to have to find a bag to put it in. So it just comes as you see it. It is £25 for this bit, and and 16 for the stamp set. Now this obviously I would say is for the next level up. So whereas the first kit was for definitely, you know, use that for a beginner crafter, this probably will be for someone who has a little more crafting background. But you've got a box again, and this just pops to shape, she says, famous last words. No, it does, and it is poppered. So you just put your cards in there, and you get an enormous sheet of dimensionals. That is all dimensionals. So the stamp set, which is going to be useful for so many things, and it's a 2-step stamp, photopolymer therefore, so 2 steps, 2 steps, 2 steps. So glad we're friends, incredibly proud of you, so great for anyone with a team. I just adore you, hope your day is amazing as you. Really useful. So, dimensionals, the boring things like envelopes, and they are not that boring because they are lined. Well, they're patterned on the inside. Lovely, lovely laser cut pieces. Some glimmer paper in, I want to say Granny Apple Green. Yep, Granny Apple Green glimmer paper, and Granny Apple Green watercolour background with glitter on it. Oh look, lots of stickies. So we've got stickers, we've got, are those rhinestones? Yes, those are rhinestones. And then these lovely watercolour backgrounds in Granny Apple Green. Oh, more laser cuts. This already has some stamping on it, or printing on it. Again, and then more watercolour. Oh, and more laser cuts. Oh, these are gorgeous. I can see why they're all layered together so that they keep nice and neat. So that's that. Then we've got die cuts, larger pieces of glimmer paper, which are, no, they're die cuts. Oh, die cut glimmer paper and labels, and as I say, stickers, and some Calypso Coral, I want to say, Grapefruit Grove, Baker's Twine, and the instruction sheet. As ever, colour instruction sheet, so it's really easy to put it all together. But you do need the stamp set as well, so just bear that in mind. And you would need a block, because it's not an all-inclusive, so it doesn't come with the block. Okay, where are we time-wise? 23 minutes. This is probably going to be the last of this little selection, and then I'll do another one as a second video. So, Happiness Blooms. Again, we've got a designer series paper. You've seen the epoxy, enamel dots already, but we'll bring those back in a moment. So I have a thing about always opening this at the top. So how sad am I that I have to have the cut at the top of the polythene wrapper. So we have Call Me Clover, Calypso Coral, Lovely Lipstick, Night of Navy, Pineapple Punch on a Whisper White background. So big bold patterns, big bold patterns. Lovely Call Me Clover background with Night of Navy. And now here's the thing. So these are our punches, which these actually go more with the paper than the stamp set. Oh, and they're shrink wrapped and shrink wrapped. Okay. So, oops, there's these punches everywhere then. Get rid of those. Just as well tomorrow is rubbish day. Right, so these go with the paper. So if well, I'm not going to actually punch it out, but look, you could punch out your flower. So the punches are going to be amazing. They will punch out the stamp, some of the stamps as well, but look at that. Oh, lovely stripe as well. good background. And again, this is where these punches really come into their own, because that's a punch, that's a punch, that's a punch. Yeah. So that's those. Again, another lovely background. That you can punch. That I think you can punch. Maybe not. Maybe a bit small. A bit large, rather. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh. And then this. And the first one. And you've got, this is a circle and an oval, which... I'm trying to think, they normally give you a little example of what you would use that for, and I've not found that yet, but that's going to be quite good for tags and things like that. So that's the paper and the punches, and as I say, the punches almost go more with the paper than the stamp set, although it is a bundle. So this is the stamp set, which is shown at full size. It's 2-step stamping, it's photopolymer, I've already seen some amazing projects with this. And you get a Calypso Coral Satin ribbon, which, if I can get my scissors in, I will show you. This is 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimetre wide, and again it's a 9.1 metres or 10-yard ribbon, and it's gorgeous. Obviously more for the Calypso coral papers than the Call Me Clover, but let's find. So beautiful match there. And then we've got our enamel shapes, which are in Pineapple Punch, Night of Navy, lovely lipstick, Calypso Coral and Call Me Clover. So that is that suite. There are other items that I do not currently have. There are limits, even for me. So that's that lot. And I think, as I say, that now is probably it for today. And we will come back tomorrow with more. So thank you very much for having a look at that. As I say, more tomorrow or maybe the day after. Do remember that come the 3rd of January, you could sign up to join my team. You do not have to run a business. I cannot underline that more times than there are. But you do not need to be looking to run a business. If you are just someone who likes to get good quality products at a discount, joining my team is absolutely the way to go. You will, during Celebration, be able to get £170 worth of product of your choice for just £99 delivered to your door. So that also saves on your postage and packing. So do just have a start to think about that, and you can buy anything from any of the catalogues, the clearance rack. You know, it doesn't just have to be from the Spring Summer catalogue. The only thing you wouldn't be able to get is any Celebration items until you are a fully fledged demonstrator. You can't put Celebration items in your starter kit, but there's a second starter kit, which if you do want to run a business, or you just want to craft on the go, you're going to want to look at. So do come back tomorrow and I will have more of my sneak peek of what's coming in the catalogue to share with you. Thank you very much indeed for watching. If you want any of the retiring Christmas, autumn, winter items, do remember to pop over to my online store. There's a link for that immediately below. When you place your order, do please remember, if it's under £150, to use the Hostess Code so that you get to share in the Hostess Rewards. If you don't use the code, you won't get to share in the Hostess Rewards. So please, please, please bear that in mind. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!